This is IBS On Air.
Hello everyone, welcome. It's time to be in conversation with another interesting person from IBS, and joining me right now is Sreelakshmi ji Bhat, who is a senior product analyst but also a co-committee member of two very interesting groups. But before I reveal that information, let me welcome her. Hi Sri, how are you?
Hello, I am fine. How are you?
I'm doing very well. Thank you so much for joining us all the way from Canada. Love having international guests on air.
Pleasure is mine.
Wonderful. So like I said, Sri is part of two very interesting groups. And, the initials of these groups are one AWP and two LBF. But what do they stand for? Well, one is the Aviation Women's Program. Have I got that right, Sri?
That's a panel, Aviation Women's Panel.
Panel, okay. And then the second is Ladies Beyond Flying, right?
Yeah.
Lovely. So when I first heard about both of these initiatives, I was very interested in what exactly their aims are and, what they're working towards. So thank you so much for joining us to actually talk about that. And without further ado, let's just dive right into it. Could you actually take us through the aims of both of these programs?
Okay. So our mission is to unite and empower a global community of aviation and travel industry enthusiasts. We promote and encourage diversity and inclusion by celebrating the uniqueness of each of our members. So we believe that each of us make a difference, and together we can make a change. We promote, empower, share knowledge to equip all the smart, positive, upbeat and enthusiastic aviation travel industry enthusiasts believing in cohesive coexistence. So that is what Daniel quotes us. Daniel is one of the co-members. So that is what he quotes the group.
Okay, lovely. That sounds very, very empowering and, really progressive as well. And, how does the involvement with groups such as these actually have an impact on people's professional lives? I'm sure they're curious to understand, whether this is just a very separate initiative or it actually plays a role in one's professional life.
Okay. So we started off, I'll tell you a history of how we started it off first. We started off with a virtual happy hour session during the difficult times of COVID. So the objective was to interact with people around the globe and cool off the stress and boredom by COVID, So we discussed this discussion point started around common topics which then moved to travel related industry topics. And the emergence of COVID had made such interactions difficult, and the happy hour came out as a big relief for all of us. So being in an industry focused on travel domain and being in person and discussing with clients and customers is the best way to understand the industry trends. So LBF and AWP has brought in a lot of opportunities to interact with the industry experts, giving you the best insight about industry around the globe. And it gives you a single platform that connects you with the travel domain experts around the globe with a single click. So I think I was one of the youngest members of AWP and LBF, and I was welcomed and equipped with knowledge, love and inclusion all about the travel industry. So I think that is how it helps you connect it professionally.
That is so true, actually. It really participating in groups like these, I'm sure really enriches one's professional life because you also get to network with so many people outside of your organization, right?
Yeah, true.
Okay, lovely. And, could you also tell us a little bit about what the importance of, such a group like this or such groups like these can be to an organization? How does it, also lend on the organizational front?
Okay. So I personally, and on behalf of the group, want to tell the future women that open your wings and fly beyond the horizon. The sky is waiting for you. So we intend to build a strong global network of diverse individuals coming together to share one's unique thoughts and ideas and brainstorm them collectively. So now I think we are a family of 800 plus members, and every month we run a panel discussion on various topics and exchange insights from aviation and technology industry. So the guest speakers from the aviation and airline industry present important topics on sustainability, technology, and aviation industry challenges and opportunities and all of that. So this gives us an insight into what is happening worldwide in the travel domain, and thus help us understand where we stand as an organization, or probably where we stand as an individual in this fast growing travel industry. So, and now we have been recently marked as one of the most active groups in LinkedIn. And I think this says it all about us.
Yeah, I saw that highlight as well. And it was so cool to see that, the group is genuinely growing and reaching out to so many people. That's fantastic. And, tell me some of the most important or exciting activities or events that are coming up with relation to both groups, and also how people can sort of participate and join in.
I think our calendar is full and running until February 2023 with great speakers coming up from all over the world.
Oh,
so I think if you're interested in joining the conversation, we have a LinkedIn group. All of us are please feel free to join the LBF community in LinkedIn, where you can see the updates about the next events. And we also have No Topic Thursday that runs. So where you can come and discuss about fun things, you can just leisure out and chill out and talk to us. So there's also there.
Wow, you know what, Sri, this sounds like the most fun extracurricular activity of all time. Like
it is. You should try it once.
Yeah, just come and hang out with us. That's awesome. Yeah. And finally, you've been a part of this group now for quite a while. Why don't you tell us what your biggest takeaway is from your participation over the time?
Okay. So this family, I think, has taught me to be the heroine of my life. It has taught me the best way to do it is to start doing it. And I'm beyond proud of this group and what has come out of the idea that we women should get together and speak about the challenges. We have so much in common, yet we have so much more to learn from each other by being in this community.
Absolutely. That's so true. And when you're a part of a large network of people or a large community of people, like you said, it becomes a lot easier to learn how to empathize with people as well. Thank you so very much, Sri, for joining us. And everyone, you heard Sri. You can participate in their Chock-a-Block calendar and activities just by joining the LinkedIn group and keeping up to date with all of the notifications that come out of there. Thank you so much, Sri, for joining us on IBS On Air. It's been great catching up with you all the way from Canada.
Thank you, Ahalya. The pleasure is all mine.
This is IBS On Air.